Hey Gemini, it's Neecola. So this is your weekly read. We're going to pull from the Gods and Goddesses Oracle deck so we can see what blessings we have for the week. What messages and blessings do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for July 13th through July 19th. Okay, we got Ganja. Alright, so with Ganja, the blessings you have is purification from sin, pacification of worldly desires, liberation at the time of death, and remedy for physical disease. Okay then. So let's see what messages we have. We're using the regular Rider weight, but this is the large edition. Alright, jumbo size, whatever you want to call it. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. This is for July 13th through July 19th, 2020. What messages, what guidance do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. What messages, what guidance do we have? This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. This is for July 13th, July 14th, July 15th, July 16th, July 17th, July 18th, July 19th, July 19th of 2020. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so let's see what we got. Underlying energy, High Priestess. Aries got this as well. I feel like for some of you guys, there may be some things that are hidden from you this week. I feel like for a lot of you guys, changes. I feel like there's some hidden shifts, some things that are being readjusted. You need to trust your intuition. There are some changes that are happening. Some of you guys could be resisting certain changes. These are fortunate changes. Don't resist them. Allow them to be whatever they are. Wednesday, we have the Hermit card here. I feel like these changes are going to put you on a new path. I feel like you need to follow the guidance. You see what I'm trying to tell you? You're being granted an opportunity to take action and create something new for yourself. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, yes, this opportunity, take it. It may require some patience. It may require you to be methodical. It may require you to actually put some work in on a day-to-day basis for it. But you're in the process, or you're in alignment with creating a new life for yourself right now, Gemini. All right. Saturday, we got the Five of Wands. I feel like some of you guys could be dealing with some conflict, maybe even conflict around responsibilities. Ace of Swords. If you're dealing with conflict, from this conflict, there's gonna be some truth. You have two opportunities this week that require action. It requires action, and I feel like there's not enough action. Even though I got a lot of energy here, the energy is conflicted. We got energy of being resistant, and we also have an energy of being conflicted. So even though you have an opportunity that you need to take action on, your energies are not reflecting this opportunity. So Wheel of Fortune here. Fortunate changes. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here? Page of Pentacles here. I feel like for some of you guys, the reason why you're not taking action, when you start changing foundations, people get scared. So we got Two of Swords here with the Sun card. Some of you guys could definitely see a change that is blocking either something that you were doing from a day-to-day basis, blocking you from being able to push forward within something. There's a delay to plans. So some of you guys, I do feel like even though you have these new opportunities and it requires more action, you're conflicted by that because it is changing the plans that you have made. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know the changes are necessary, but they're not what you want. All right, so Seven of Wands here. You're very much resisting this wheel. You're resisting this change. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Knight of Wands here. I feel like the reason why you're resisting this is because your desire is not to complete this cycle. I feel like your desire is to really move toward the plans that you have. Problem with that, Moon card, Seven of Swords, you're lying to yourself. You're in an illusion. The universe is trying to move you out of this illusion that you've created around something in your life. I feel like this is something that maybe you don't want to take responsibility for, you don't want to move into, or you don't want it to be a daily occurrence, but it's something that is necessary in order for you to have this fortunate change. For a lot of you guys, you're resisting that. Moon card with the Seven of Swords, your fears are causing you to lie to yourself and tell you that it's not something that, you know, is a good change, but it is. So Hermit here, I do feel like you really need to go with inside of yourself. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Three of Pentacles here. So I feel like for some of you guys, you need to go inside of yourself because there are some things that need to be put in alignment. You could be holding yourself back. You could be holding back cooperation. Could be resisting this Ace of Wands, this new opportunity. You're going to be in a space of failing if you're holding on to what was. I feel like you need to follow your inner guidance. You're being prompt to move forward. You know that, so it is time to move forward. The more you hold on, listen, you keep holding on to cycles that don't have any life left into them. You don't receive anything from that. You're just stuck in suspension. You know? Don't do that. Ace of Wands here. Why is this Ace of Wands here? In limbo. High Priestess. High Priestess in reverse. Okay? So I feel like you know, like you're not trusting your intuition about this new opportunity. 6 of Wands. This is about you moving toward victory. 7 Wands. You're resisting your own victory at the moment. Adjustments, because it requires you to make adjustments. It requires you to release some things that may work in your favor, no doubt, but may not be beneficial to you. Everything that works in your favor or everything that works for you is not beneficial to you. Sometimes things work to keep you restricted. Look at what card fell out, Devil. So you have to move away from this lack mentality, or move away from this codependent mentality in order for you to excel, in order for you to move forward. It may not be even anything that you're trying to do, but the lack that you feel within yourself or the lack within your thoughts could be creating blockages. So Knight of Pentacles here, I do feel like you do need to be methodical within your action. Chariot here with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is about finding the motivation to move forward. You could be dragging your feet, man. Like, that's what it looks like. You could be dragging your feet. You know why? Queen of Wands, you're underestimating your abilities. You're committed to some responsibilities previously. You're committed to how your life is now on a day-to-day basis, but that is creating restrictions. You need to stop underestimating yourself. Require more from yourself. So 5 of Wands here. I do feel like there's some conflicts. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Some of you guys are conflicted. Could be your energies could be going, yeah, you're conflicted because your desire here. Some of you guys have an unhealthy desire, and I'm gonna be real with you, because 10 minus 2 is 8 cups. You need to require more. Either this is a relationship that you're nurturing the conflicts, the drama within a relationship, because you only thing that you require in this is toxicity. So for some of you guys, this is a relationship that is toxic, but it's like that's what you want because it makes you feel desired. It makes you feel like that this person has a real need or necessity for you, but they don't. It's toxic. It's just a conflict. So some of you guys need to change your energy around a relationship. Desire more, okay? For others of you, it's your lust to just have a relationship. So some of you guys are conflicted, not being nurturing to yourself, because some of you guys lust to have this sort of relationship. It doesn't have to be a conflicting relationship. It just could be your energies are conflicted about moving away from it because you just want the image of what it is instead of the clarity or instead of the truth. So Ace of Swords here, I do feel like there's going to be some clarity. Now some of you guys could also be in conflict about somebody else's relationship. Don't be that person. So we got the Queen of Swords here, truth. Queen of Swords, that's Libra energy. That's about truth. Now this could be you, Gemini. But this is about seeing truth and clarity, cutting away things that do not, benefit you. Some of you guys need to see the truth about a commitment that is a burden. Some of you guys are committed to oppression, committed to burdens. 8 minus 10, 2 ones. You're at a crossroads because you need to come into your own dominion. You need to go down a new path. All right, so let's see what guidance we have. What messages, what guidance do we have? Okay. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus moving forward. Wake up call. I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all need to realize it requires more. Whatever it is you found sanctuary in a lack situation, you need to require more from yourself. It's karmic. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. You can't pay the price for what this is. Let it go. This is all I have, y'all.